What's going on? What's going on? It's your man Mal C219 TV, Midwest Connected Cheeks for Life. Happy 420 to you. Happy 420 to you for all my smokers and all my chokers. And on this one right here, we're going to do a 420, a special 420 edition, because we bring you all the latest topics and trends through a Midwest perspective and the GI lens. I'm smoking with y'all and I'm with y'all in spirit. I got my black and mild, you know what I'm saying? So on this one right here, we finna shout out to all my weed hustlers. Just a video for all my weed hustlers out here. The game is changing, man. The game is changing, man. It's paradise now for the smokers, man. It's a paradise now for the smokers, man. I remember when you used to get that his up, you know what I'm saying? And this is something that I've heard about, you know. Just check the resume, you know. I ain't always sold life insurance. Let's just say that, you know what I'm saying? So in what I've heard, you know what I'm saying? Them prices used to be something nice. And they used to be like, and it's funny, man. We rewind, I remember people used to be like, man, you can't make no money off weed. Weed, man, don't make no money. Come on, man. Shout to Ends, Eddie Ends. Y'all already know what time it is, you know what I'm saying? I seen it get put down by the best in the game, baby. So best believe I soaked it all up. But we want to talk to y'all right quick. Put one in the air, sit back and watch this. Go to your latest dispensary. Now, I don't know if your state is local. I mean, if your state is medicinal or if your state is recreational, you know, because every state is different. You know, you don't want to get caught in the shipping state to state and all that. You know what I'm saying? If you're going from residential to residential, you good. But but that's dry. But if you know shipping and flying, Fed, state line, it's a whole lot to the game now. But the game is getting wide open, almost going to be legalized like liquor. So let's tap into this. What they were saying about how it's going down in Michigan. This is really a blueprint for what the rest of us is about to be seeing. You know what I mean?
It's been more than 4 years since Michigan voters chose to legalize recreational marijuana in our state. And since then, local communities haven't always agreed.
Yeah, there were several cannabis-related proposals on the November ballot. We're talking Addison Township, Brandon Township, Chesterfield Township, the city of Auburn Hills, just to name a few.
So where does the industry stand heading into 2023? 7 Action News reporter Jen Shantz found out how a massive price dive is impacting businesses and consumers.
Let's just say I could come in this dispensary now and buy an eighth every time.
Recreational pot smokers in Michigan love the current prices. With inflation still roaring, a dispensary or provisioning center is one of the few places you'll be paying less than you did last year. It's a good thing for regulars at newly opened Planet Jane in Ypsilanti, people like Yana Fargo. For business owners, it's more complicated.
You have to come down on your price or else, you won't survive.
You heard that? They say they gotta come down on their prices. So that's saying the dispensaries is getting cheaper. So now what that say about my man in the streets with it? So see, now the street guys, y'all got to switch up the game now. But to see what they don't understand, so you really will never take that what I call hand-to-hand combat. You never really gonna take that out the streets. Everybody ain't got the license. Everybody ain't got time to apply for a license. Some people want to smoke right after work. They don't got time to fill out no paperwork. You know what I'm saying? They gonna ride by the gas station, the corner, call or whoever they call, let them slide by the crib. You know what I'm saying? So that part of the black market is hard for that to change. But mind you, though, you got to have that illa though, because if they can go right to the dispensary or the store and get Ace for the same prices you pushing them for and have a bigger variety. So now they making it just like liquor, how they killed bootlegging back in the day. So now it's time to start thinking of that plan B, how you can take it to the next level. You feel what I'm saying? If that's what you're doing.
So it puts you in sort of a difficult
And down in Michigan, shout to my brother Stezo out there. We coming to holler at you.
position.
It does, yep.
According to state reports, in October of 2020, the average retail price for an ounce of marijuana flower was about $288. A year later, consumers were paying under $200. Fast forward to last month, an ounce cost $109.
That mean them prices got to drop, fellas. That's my point. You see what I'm saying?
I asked industry expert Harry Barish why that is.
It's really supply and demand.
He's a cannabis industry specialist at NAI Farbman Real Estate in Southfield and also runs a popular Facebook group for people in the industry. Now
they showing you how to get that money the real way. So let's heed now. Don't just look at it as, all my business-minded guys, now it's a way to go from street to sleek with it. You know what I'm saying?
Battling the same thing.
With these oversupply of product right now, it's really hard to sell.
Both Harry and Mo Casham, one of the owners at Planet Jane, say
He said it's hard to sell. So that means dispensaries is overstocked. So that means it's gonna get cheaper.
with Michigan allowing for unlimited licenses, there's more pot on the shelves than people to buy it, even as more municipalities vote to allow marijuana businesses to open up shop and more retailers come online.
It just boils down to having an excess of growers.
Even at Planet Jane, which due to its
So all my growers out there, see, they need an excess of growers to supply them. And if they can get a grower for a cheaper price, because you see the prices of what they sell, that's 16 a boat. That's that, you know what I mean? The high prices is in there, but, you know, just beat the game.
unique license only sells the flower grown on site, making oversupply for them less of an issue. But their prices still have to be low, which means they're bringing in less money. On the bright side, Harry says these lower prices are also making the black market smaller, as it's harder to compete. He could see the cannabis industry in our state.
And they said the dispensaries, see what's going to happen. The dispensaries is going to be lowering their prices. You feel what I'm saying? So when they lower their prices, you see what I'm saying? Dispensaries, when they start lowering their prices, then that means the price of everything, then the streets got to drop their prices. So now your man that's giving them up for 16, he got to go down to 12. And he got to be for the good. See, now the variety is the spice of life out here. You feel what I'm saying? So the game to change. Remember, you used to have Brown, used to sell the 3-finger lids. You know what I'm saying? It's done changed now. You getting a 3.5 of the Rego. You know what I'm saying? A 3.5 of what they call, you know, this is just regular good because it's all good now. Compared to what we used to have. Y'all remember that get down, that Bobby Brown, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, that's when Philly blunts first started. That's why they started rolling blunts, because the brown was garbage. So they was making bigger blunts of it. You know what I'm saying? That's why quality now you can smoke, you know, but they've been blowing like this in Cali for years. They've been blowing like this for Cali for years. Everybody else just really getting on their thing.
State eventually feeling more like the liquor industry.
70% of the product is bottom shelf. And that's really what most consumers.
And you see, he said 70% of what's out there is bottom shelf.
Are looking for. They're looking for the cheapest price at the highest THC.
I'm looking at everything, especially THC content.
Harry says there's still money to be made in what could be a nearly $3 billion a year industry in Michigan, seeing overall sales continue to climb despite this price drop.
What other options you got in there?
As consumers rejoice, he says retailers will just need to be patient while trying to set themselves apart.
There's definitely going to be a, continue to be a correction. I think it might get worse before it gets better.
I'm Jen Shantz for 7 Action News.
It's been more than 4 years since Michigan voters chose.
Now he said he feel like it's gonna get worse before it get better. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's worse for who? You know what I'm saying? Because as you can see, as of October, this is dispensary prices. The dispensary prices dropped to $109 a zip. Dispensary prices $109 a zip. So if my man out there, that 150, 175, 125, man, that's gonna be hard to get. But you know, you can get it still, because everybody can't get that 109. You know, might have to have a card in some spots to get that 109. You go into a dispensary, unless your state is recreational, you got to have a card to get that 109. So if you find out now, if you on the streets, bud, find out the weed laws where you at. Find out if your state is medicinal. That's gonna dictate how you got to do your game. How many dispensaries around you? That's gonna dictate how you got to do your game. Now some brothers got a well-oiled machine, you know, because that's once somebody getting something from you, they setting their thing, so that's cool. So what that also means is the laws is gonna start getting a little more lenient. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, is we seeing a new day out here? Drop something in the comments, man. Where you at? What they doing in your state? What them prices like? You feel what I'm saying? And understand, you still can get life insurance, and life insurance is a must. You still can get a life insurance policy if you smoke. Don't worry about that. We get you covered. We definitely get you covered. But what y'all think about this? Has the game changed? It's going to be, they saying it's getting worse for the retailers, which means now they start to see the money in it. They're going to try to start squeezing the streets out. And which is why, the street set the tone, though, because on the street setting the tone, which we always say, the street going to dictate what's going to go. And now these industry and these they trying to figure it out. And just like nigga, but once they figure it out, now, only thing people going to have to worry for is they going to switch it as far as getting harder on the traffic. But if it's legal, it's going to be hard to kind of be, just like bootlegging on a Sunday. That's basically what the law is going to be. You get caught with some weed, it's going to be the same penalty as probably bootlegging on a Sunday. Allegedly, probably, I think, But, like I say, let's turn the negative into a positive. All my hustlers, all my weed people out there, now they celebrating 420. You know what I'm saying? Who would ever thought we see the day where this would be a holiday? Blowing would be a holiday, you know what I'm saying? Because I remember, you know what I mean? We was getting the Reggie 800,000-900,000, you know what I'm saying? 11, you could sell them for 12, QPs for 3, but now everybody done switched to the good. Everybody done switched to the good. You know what I'm saying? So you can get a whole pound, that's 400 a Q. That's 100 a zip. That's the only way you're gonna get that 100 a zip. You're gonna have to get that pound. You know what I'm saying? So you basically got to get the set this. So that 16 a pound is the set price. Wherever you at. I talked to my man in Jersey. That's what they doing, Minnesota, that's what they doing. GI, that's what they doing. Chicago, that's what they doing. And Chicago got dispensaries. So Chicago is legal. They got the dispensary. So, and once you get the people getting in front of this, so the game is changing, man. It's a new day. But drop something in the comments. Let me know what they doing, where y'all at. You know what I mean? What them prices like, because you see that 109, so I'm just gonna give you a little nugget. Play with that price if you can. You know what I mean? Because now it's best to just get it. You know what I mean? Get it whatever for your personal. You can get it for your personal consumption, or you can get it for your recreational to make money. Who would ever thought? But like I say, it's all business at the end of the day. It's all numbers, dollars. It's a numbers game, baby. I don't care what it is. Life insurance, selling weed. It's a numbers game, man. It's a numbers game. And right now, 109 is the number. You know what I'm saying? 109 is the number. You know what I'm saying? So wherever you at, whatever you paying, 109 is the number. Now you got the 3.5 that'll go from 35 to 80. Now it gets on your preference. You feel what I'm saying? It depends on how much you do. So this is it's a deep conversation, but I want to say shout to all my people for 420. Enjoy yourself, smoke safely. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, all my business guys, take 420 as an opportunity to grow your business. Grow your business. And if you're a weed dude, you sell weed. Even if you're selling weed on the street, you're still an independent contractor. So we put you down for life insurance as an independent contractor. You're running a small business. But we talk about that on something else. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. It's paperwork you can get. So start finding out what can you apply for to get you as close to legal as you can. That's what I would suggest. You know what I mean? That's what I would suggest. But you see what's going on in Michigan. Like they say, it's an overflow and an influx. Dispensaries got to drop their prices. Cali been doing this, you know what I mean? So they show you the money could be made. It's enough money for everybody. It's enough money for everybody. It's enough money for everybody. Believe that. So I just want to know what y'all think about that, man. Drop something in the comments. Like, subscribe, man. Teach for Life. We going to keep bringing you this content. But we talk about all things life, baby. You know what I'm saying? All things life, money, you know what I mean? Yourself. No matter what, health, wealth, you know what I mean? Shout to all my guys out there that's getting it, all my green thumbs out there that's, making that paper off of that. And it's 420. What can we say? It's 420. Look. Y'all remember this, right? 2020, it was 50-50. You want to have something to celebrate? Just remember this. In 2020, it was 50-50. That's the year the coronavirus dropped. Half of us thought we wasn't going to make it. A lot of people didn't make it. So on this 420, you might have something to celebrate. All your love or loved one, put one in there for them. You know what I'm saying? Smoke with a purpose. Let your mind wander, think. Get through. If it bring your creative juices out, create something. You know what I'm saying? But take this as a teaching moment too. Understand the business of this too. It's a business tool. You know what I mean? Get paid off that pain, baby. It's a business tool. And don't let that part go over your head. While you smoking, believe me, somebody getting paid. It could be you. Happy 420, man. Drop something in the comments. This was just a video. We want to celebrate all my 420 guys, all my 420 females, and everybody that's out there that, you know, whatever your preference is, you know. But today, it's about the weed smokers, man. It's about the weed smokers, man. Everybody trip off weed, talking about, is this worse than this? Is that worse than that? All I can tell you is this. I ain't never seen nobody go to the doctor and they got a problem and he prescribed them some yay, some alcohol, some heroin, some, you know, might prescribe you some pills. But for the most part, out of all your control one substances, a doctor will prescribe you weed. And on that note right there, drop something in the comments, man, and we're going to tap back in. Happy 420 to y'all, baby. But it's real out here, and get your business right. If you in the business, handle your business, man. Handle your business, because it's a new day out here.